wearing a black dress is my neighbor. Okay? May I write the sentence or it is clear? The girl who is wearing a black dress is my neighbor. And you people have not switched on your camera. One, good. Very good. If anyone else, switch on more. Very good, very good. One more student, switch on camera. Nice.
Which chapter?
We are doing chapter number 5, clauses and complex sentences. Okay. If anyone more has switched on camera, no. Clear? The girl who is wearing a black dress is my neighbor. This sentence can be divided into two words. Just a minute. So, can this sentence be divided into two parts? The girl
Yes.
So, what may be these
Yes, ma'am.
What may be these two parts?
First sentence, the girl is my neighborhood. And second, the who is wearing a black dress.
First sentence here. The
Girl is my neighbor.
The girl is wearing a black dress is my neighbor. Please stop. The girl is my neighbor. This is a sentence. I have taken 1 and 1. Sentence number 1 I have made. The girl is my neighbor. Now I am going to make sentence number 2. Who is wearing a black dress. Okay? Two sentences have been made with this one sentence. Both these groups of words are closed. Now we will know how these are closed. What is a clause? What is a clause? A clause is a group of words that has one subject and one finite verb. One subject and one finite verb. Clear? What is a clause? A clause is a group of words that has one subject and one finite. Now, question arises, what is finite? Have we done here also? What is finite verb? Have we done or not? What is finite verb? I think before starting models, I have started finite and non-finite. Okay, once again. Finite verbs are verbs that are guided by the number and person of its subject. What is finite verb? Finite verbs are, should I write on blackboard? Do you need this definition on blackboard? Or it's okay? I am not getting anyone's voice. Why? Are you people there? Okay, what is a finite verb?
Ma'am, your voice is not coming clear.
My voice is not coming. Is it coming now?
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Ma'am, हल्का कट के आ रही है.
कट रही है. अब आ रही है.
Yes, ma'am.
So some problem is there with my speaker. Okay. So, what is finite verb? Finite verb is verb that is guided by the number and person of its subject. What is finite verb?
Number sentence which have only one verb.
No. That is clause. Clause
And
means
the word which changes with time and tense.
yeah.
Word which the past or the present called finite verb.
We can say that finite verbs are verbs that are guided by the number and person of its subject. Finite verbs are verbs that are guided by the number and person of its subject. Suppose that here a sentence is there. The girl is. Why don't we write are? Can we write the girl are? Can we write the girl are?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
We cannot write the girl are. Why can't we write the girl are? Because the girl means a singular. And we know that a singular verb subject takes a singular verb. So here and are is plural. So we can't write are. So the verb, okay? So what is a clause? Clause is a group of words that has one subject and one finite verb. Okay, we will read non-finite later. Non-finite भी पढ़ेंगे हम लोग बाद में. तो यहाँ तक कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर हो गया? What is a clause?
A clause is a group of words that has one subject
And word has the one subject and one finite verb.
One subject and one finite verb. Now, next example. As I was driving, I saw a car following me. As I was driving, I saw a car following me. So, can this sentence be divided into two parts?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
What will be the first part?
I saw a car following
I
me.
Yes, I saw a car following me as I was driving. So now just see, we have As in the first sentence also, the girl is wearing a black dress. Is making, sorry, the girl is my neighbor. First sentence is the girl is my neighbor. Second sentence, who is wearing a black dress. So the girl is wearing black, as the girl is my neighbor. It's giving complete sense. अगर पूरे सेंटेंस से the girl who is wearing a black dress is my neighbor, इस पूरे सेंटेंस से हम लोग अगर इस सेंटेंस को हटा दें who is wearing a black dress, तब भी सेंटेंस कंप्लीट मीनिंग दे रहा है. The sentence is giving complete meaning. The girl is my neighbor, complete meaning. But अगर हम इस लाइन को हटा दें the girl is my neighbor, तो क्या बच जाएगा? Who is wearing a black dress? So who is wearing a black dress is the sentence giving a complete meaning. ये complete meaning दे रहा है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
क्योंकि ये ऐड कर रहा है. ये first sentence the girl is my neighbor, इसमें वो ऐड कर रहा है आइडेंटिफाई करने में who is wearing a black dress. वैसे ही सेकेंड सेंटेंस था I saw a car following me, कंप्लीट मीनिंग दे रहा है. As I was driving, ये क्या कर रहा है? Add more to the meaning. वो मीनिंग में और ऐड कर रहा है, सेंटेंस को और क्लियर कर रहा है. So depends on the other clause for meaning. So two types of clauses are there. दोनों सेंटेंस में सब्जेक्ट भी है, फाइनाइट वर्ब भी है. बट अब दोनों सेंटेंस में डिफरेंस क्या है? व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन बोथ ऑफ द सेंटेंसेस? Sentence number 1 gives complete meaning, but sentence number 2 doesn't give complete meaning. It adds something to the meaning of the first sentence. आई बात समझ में? Understood till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
now a clause that makes a complete sense by itself is called main clause. जो clause खुद complete meaning बनाता है, complete meaning दे सकता है, that is known as main clause. So what will be the main clause in sentence number 1 and sentence number 2?
Recording in progress.
What will be? सेंटेंस नंबर 1 और 2 में मेन क्लॉज क्या होगा? सेंटेंस मेन क्लॉज सेंटेंस नंबर 1 में कंप्लीट मीनिंग कौन सा दे रहा है? I saw a car. Sorry. First sentence the girl is first sentence the girl is my neighbor, complete meaning. Second sentence I saw a car following me, so they are main clause. And second who is wearing a black dress, subordinate clause. As I was driving, subordinate clause. Understood the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next. So, difference between main clause and subordinate clause. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next. A complex sentence is always made up of one main clause and one or more subordinate clause. अब हम लोग clause तो पढ़ लिए. So now what is complex sentence? Complex sentence is made up of one main clause and one subordinate clause. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
At least one subordinate. एक से ज्यादा भी subordinate clause हो सकते हैं. At least one subordinate clause should be there. Okay, so may we switch over to worksheet number 1B. हम लोग switch over करें. Who will read? Who will read?
Saloni.
Okay, Saloni start. Saloni switch on. पहले अपने कैमरा को switch on करो. Can you? Saloni, can you or not? Okay, start. If you can't, start. And start, Saloni. Ronit, will you start?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, start.
Read the sentence given below. Write the clauses. Also mark the subject and finite verb in each clauses.
Yes.
First, they stopped when the sun set.
Good. What? Which is independent clause? Independent clause is also known as main clause. Independent sentence इसमें क्या है? They stop. And dependent when the sun set. Next, there was a king. Ronit, start.
There was a king who chose to live in a forest.
Good. So, wait.
I didn't.
Who can answer? There was a king.
Identified. There was a king and dependent who chose to live in a forest.
Yes. Dependent is who chose to live in a forest. And independent, there was a king. Completely, there was a king. Next.
Third, tell me how you complete the work. Independent. Tell me how. Dependent. You complete the work.
Tell me.
Ma'am, independent, tell me.
Yes, independent, tell me. And dependent, how you completed the work. Next.
Fourth, the girl who was from Delhi owned the crown.
Yes. The girl
owned the
Ma'am,
yes.
the girl won the crown. Independent.
Dependent who was from Delhi owned the crown.
No, the girl was
No, ma'am.
the girl won the crown.
Ma'am, the girl who on the ground is independent, and who was from Delhi is dependent.
Yes, good. Next.
5. The man whose car was stolen had to stay in the police station.
Yes.
The man had to stay in the police station. Independent, who a car was stolen. Dependent.
Yeah. The man had to stay in the police station. Independent and dependent whose car was stolen. Next.
The movie that we saw was boring.
What is independent?
Ma'am, the movie was
He
boring.
was
It's
boring.
independent,
That
and that we saw is dependent.
Good. Next. Background.
You went the school.
Okay, I am going to mute everyone. You people will unmute yourself when you need to talk. Okay. Ronit, unmute yourself and read the next sentence.
7. You want to reach the school on time unless you hungry.
Unless you hurry. You won't reach the school on time unless you hurry. So, what is the main sentence?
You would not reach the school on time.
Yes, you won't reach the school on time. Independent and dependent is unless you
Ma'am, you would not know. Ma'am, you would not know.
you would
You
not
would not.
say. You would not. यहाँ पे wouldn't के past में तो नहीं है ना. We are talking about
No,
present.
ma'am.
We are talking wouldn't means past. Won't is a short form of will not.
Ma'am,
Will
the
not.
answer would be wouldn't.
Why the answer will be wouldn't? क्यों would not होगा बता दो. When the whole sentence is in present tense and or future tense, यहाँ पे देखो ये conditional है, type of conditional. Simple present tense, simple future. Conditionals तुम लोग standard 6 या 7th में पढ़े होगे. If you people have forgotten, okay, I will teach. एक बार फिर से इसकी रिवीजन में करा दूंगी.
मैम करवा दीजिएगा.
हाँ, I will. Sure, I will do it. So, you won't reach the school on time unless you hurry. So you won't reach the school on time. Yes.
The bridge was built a year back as the bridge has collapsed.
Okay, हम लोग we are supposed to do question number 8. So first is you won't reach the school on time. Independent, and unless you hurry, dependent. Next.
The lady whom we saw yesterday is my neighbor.
Independent sentence. The lady is my neighbor.
The lady is my neighbor.
And
Whom
the
we
second
saw
sentence was
yesterday.
whom we saw yesterday.
Yeah, good. Next.
The bridge which was built a year back was the collapse.
The
The bridge has
Independent sentence.
collapsed.
The bridge has collapsed. And the second sentence which was built a year back.
Good. The bridge
Ma'am, please
has
explain.
collapsed. The bridge
Ma'am, please
has.
explain question 9.
Okay. The bridge which was built a year back has collapsed. Independent is the bridge has collapsed. Which was built a year back. It is dependent. It is adding something to the meaning of the sentence that a bridge has collapsed. Understood?
Ma'am, please repeat.
Yes, ma'am.
Independent answer.
Independent. The bridge has collapsed.
And dependent.
Dependent is which was built a year back. Okay. Next.
If the guests are coming, the flat should be properly cleaned.
Independent sentence. The flat should be properly cleaned. And the second sentence asks if the guests are coming.
Yeah. Good. So this is clear. Now remember, A complex sentence is made up of a main clause, means that is complete in itself, and one or more subordinate clause, means that do not make a complete sense by themselves, but provide extra information about another clause. Okay? What is a complex sentence? A complex sentence is made up of a main clause, means what is the main clause? Complete in itself. And one or more subordinate clause. Subordinate clause are not complete, they do not make complete sense. They add something to the meaning of the main clause. Okay, they stop when the sun sets. They stop conveys complete meaning by itself. When the sun sets, doesn't make sense on its own, but tells more about the bold words. Understood? What is the
Yes,
bold
ma'am.
word? When the sun sets. Now worksheet number 2. Who will read worksheet number 2? Will Ronit only start? Or someone is there?
Ma'am, can I, Suryansh?
Suryansh, start. Can you keep your camera on?
Ma'am, due to unnecessary problem, I can't
Okay,
open my camera.
okay, doesn't matter. Okay, start.
First, a man has been given that sentence. He had assassinated a minister.
Yeah. So,
The man who had assassinated a minister has been given death sentences.
okay, first we are supposed to read the worksheet number 2A. Dr. Bernard is a man. He performed the first heart transplant surgery. Dr. Bernard is the man who performed the first heart plant surgery. The best host is a hotel. It serves Italian food. The best host is a hotel which serves Italian food. Now combine the following sentences. Who, that. या तो means you are supposed to add who or you are supposed to add that. One example has been done for you. A man has been given death sentence. He had assassinated the minister. The man who had assassinated the minister has been given death sentence. Next. I start.
A cricketer has been banned from playing. He had fixed a match.
Has been banned for playing.
I didn't get it. Just, what was your sentence? A cricketer. Yes, the cricketer
Has been banned for playing.
the cricketer who had fixed a match has been banned from playing. The cricketer who had fixed a match had been banned from playing. Has been banned for playing. यहाँ ये confuse नहीं होना. The cricketer who had fixed a match. This action took place in the past, but this action is present that he has been banned from playing. Understood? So the cricketer who had The cricketer who had fixed a match has been banned from playing. Next,
Ma'am, has been na?
nahi.
Yes.
Has been. The
Yes,
the
ma'am.
cricketer has been banned from playing. ये action present का. The cricketer has been banned from playing who had fixed a match. So the who had fixed a match. The match fixing action took place in the past. So here it will be past. The cricketer who had fixed a match has been banned from playing. हुआ कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर यहाँ पे?
Yes.
Next,
A social activist has got an award. He works for spreading literacy.
yes. How will we? How will we join in into a complex sentence? A cricketer, sorry,
Ma'am, I'm not sure about this answer.
the social activist who works for spreading literacy has gotten award. The social activist who works for spreading literacy has gotten award. Done?
Ma'am,
Next.
has got an award.
हाँ यहाँ पे has gotten award. वो पास्ट में नहीं अभी रिसेंटली ही है. इट इज बीइंग फॉलोड. यहाँ पे जो वर्ब जब हम लोग को दो राइट सेंटेंसेस दिए हुए हैं ना तो वी विल फॉलो द गिवन वर्ब फॉर्म. नेक्स्ट.
An actor who Best Actor award. He played the role of Sardar Patel.
Now
An actor who enacted the role of Sardar Patel, who won the Best Actor award.
the actor who played the role of Sardar Patel won the Best Actor award. Next.
A woman is our immediate neighbor. She writes poetry.
Yeah.
A woman who writes poetry in our immediate neighborhood.
The woman who writes poetry is our immediate neighbor. Next.
Anti-theft car alarms are a nonsense. They start ringing just with a touch.
Yes.
Anti-thief car alarm